Welcome to the Geebie show, even though that's not his real name.
Hello, Empire, and happy Friday. Well, you get 3 stories again today. I don't know if this is going to become a trend or not, but then again, I don't really have a trend, so I guess bring on the trends, right? Story numero uno, which I think is pretty great. You know that YouTube video about the angriest man in the world? Where there's a guy doing a promo for Winnebagos and he just keeps fumbling over his lines and adding every 4-letter word that he can into every sentence that he can? It's funny. If you haven't seen it, do a YouTube search for Winnebago Man or something like that, and trust me, it'll pop up. Well, basically, before YouTube viral videos still existed, it was just a lot harder for one to become viral. People would make VHS tapes. Now, I know some of you don't actually know what those are, so basically just think of them as bricks with movies on them. So they would make copies of the VHS tapes and physically pass them to one another and say, hey, watch this, check it out, then pass it along. See why it was so hard to go viral? So then about 4 years ago, somebody actually took the video and uploaded it to YouTube, and it went viral again. Dude went viral twice in his lifetime. But there's more! Now there's a documentary about these pre-YouTube viral videos, and it's called Winnebago Man. This man caught fame 3 times. People pay good money for that nowadays. So I don't know, it was just a story that caught my eye. Story 2. Facebook announced they're going to be adding a feature to their site. It's called Facebook Questions. And from how I understand it, it's going to work kind of like Yahoo Answers. Users post their questions and the entire Facebook community has a chance to answer those questions. There's also going to be a photo tagging option. For things like when people take a picture and say, what kind of bird is this? But the only place I see that going is to like, how totally drunk do I look in this picture? Or something like, would you bang me? Options are yes, no, maybe, and if I was drunk enough. I don't know, could be cool, could be a disaster, we'll see. Story 3 is something exciting for the entire community here, actually. YouTube announced yesterday that it's increasing the time limit on their videos for non-partners from 10 minutes to 15 minutes. Do you think they can actually pull this one off? Because their new system for banning copyright is actually a lot better than it used to be. So they're not as worried about people uploading entire movies or entire TV shows. Now this is exciting for a few reasons. 1, short films are typically really hard to keep under 10 minutes. Now it doesn't sound like a big difference, but 15 minutes is actually a good amount of time for a short film to build up, climax, and resolve, and still be entertaining. And reason 2, when I see a video of a dog chasing its tail or a cat playing with a ball of yarn, 10 minutes just isn't enough. I need at least 13 straight minutes of the same thing to really enjoy a baby laughing or a 13-year-old rant about Twilight. So I think it's really cool. We'll see where it goes. I'm excited to see what kind of content comes from that. But that's about all the time for today, considering that I still have a job and I have to go to work. It's Friday, so comment question is, what are you doing tonight? Or if you aren't doing anything interesting, what do you normally do on Friday nights? Or if you don't normally do something on Friday nights, what's your craziest Friday night story ever? Extra points for a video response. Now that leaves you no choice. You know you have an answer for at least one of those things. But anyway, Empire, happy Friday, happy weekend. I will see you on Monday. Cliche YouTube phrase. Comment, rate, subscribe!